Hi guys, it's Idu Psych. I'm bringing you a quick news update. DC officer allegedly made threatening comments about the First Lady. I guess Michelle Obama got a pretty good scare, rightly so, as a DC police officer who worked as a motorcycle escort for the White House and other dignitaries was moved to administrative duty Wednesday after allegedly was overheard making threatening comments towards the First Lady, according to several police officers. Now, the police department's internal affairs division is investigating the alleged comments, and they also notified the Secret Service, and they're also conducting their own investigation. The motorman allegedly made the comments Wednesday morning as several officers from the Special Operations Division discussed threats against the Obamas. It wasn't immediately clear whether the alleged conversation took place or how many officers were involved in the conversation. During the conversation, the official said the officer allegedly said he would shoot the First Lady, and then used his phone to retrieve a photo of the firearm he said he'd use. It wasn't clear what type of firearm was allegedly shown. An officer overheard the alleged threat and reported it to the police lieutenant, and they immediately notified supervisors. He says, "We've received an alleged allegation that inappropriate comments were made." Inappropriate, I agree. "And we are currently investigating the nature of those comments." DC police spokeswoman Gwendolyn Crump said in an email. She declined to discuss the matter further. Police officials declined to identify the officer. Officials from the U.S. Attorney's Office declined comment. Now, I'm still keeping up on this story. I had a hard time raking in any additional information about this. Of course, it's probably because it's more or less top secret. They said they're conducting an appropriate follow-up, and they reassigned the officer to other duties. I don't get this at all. Now, I'm not in law enforcement myself. I do have family that's in law enforcement, and I asked them what could be the reason for this, and they said basically just bureaucratic stuff, and that reassign could mean basically anything. Basically, this person's probably not going to be doing much of anything anymore. The police escorts the Special Operations Division performs for the First Family are dignitary escorts. Police escorts for non-dignitaries drew attention April of last year when district officers accompanied actor Charlie Sheen from Dulles Airport to a big event. Now, so that's basically all that we have on this breaking story right now. This is not the first threat for Mrs. Obama. She did have a threat, let's see, when she was due to go on vacation, I believe in Hawaii, back in 2009. This was from a lady who had a record of and a history of calling in threats. She had made threats not only against Michelle Obama, but also against George Bush. She punched an officer in the face, and she eventually was arrested, and obviously was going to undergo a intensive mental evaluation there. So, but it is strange that this is going on right now. There's not a lot of news. That was brought to you mostly by the Washington Post. Now, I'm not really sure about what type of background checks these police escorts have to endure, but that would be interesting to know if anybody out there actually knows. So leave your comments and your thoughts, and definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thanks for staying tuned, and I'll be back on more updates, including the update on the pet goat analysis pretty soon. Thanks. Have a good night. I'm Idu Psych.